What's up, guys? Cat Llama here, hitting you with another war number 3, week 1, season 24, Iso8A, alpha, however you want to say it. Had a few slip-ups in this war, but ultimately it wasn't so bad. You'll see for yourself. Brought in Magneto, Torch, Doom. You know, Magneto was great for metal champions. As you can see, this first fight right here, got a Darkhawk just slowly pushing through the prowess. I'm sure by now all of y'all figured out Magneto. He's arguably one of the best mutants now, but there's just so many now. All of them hit hard with that prowess, regeneration, so many different good things for the mutant class. I really like when, he's fighting those metal champions. As you can see, 50% perfect block. Then you get unlimited stacks of prowess. There is one downside though, when you're using them for protect. Sometimes it negates that fury buff. You'll see why that's a problem later on. And he's down. Pretty straightforward fight. Here we got the same culprit every war, Hitmonkey. Part of me thinks they just, aren't sure where to put him, unless people still dying to him. Pretty sure people have Hitmonkey figured out by now, but, it's just one of those things where one mistake mess you up. Oh man, I had forgotten about that swipe. Look at how much little damage Doom took though. Literally, what is that, 9% health? Granted, I was boosted, but no crits at all. It's the one nice thing about Hitmonkey. He might crit his medium, light, second medium, but I mean, heavy attacks, not so much. Unless you have that one synergy. I don't remember the champion though. Doom controlling. Usually I'm not trying to get him to throw that L2, but this time around it didn't even do that much damage. He's down anyways. Next we have Dormammu. Initially I was pretty worried on bringing Torch for this fight because he's a flaming ball of fire, but what do you know, he's not incinerate immune, and it didn't take me that long to realize it. Just very silly in my opinion, but I can't judge. It is what it is, right? Benefits me, especially in this fight. He gets kind of weird. Sometimes he doesn't like throwing his specials. I don't like triggering decks either, because that degen. So just try to slowly keep him parried. Luckily he threw it pretty quickly there. And even then with that, I wanted to try to time that stun with the power alternator, because I was not about to have him go back to L2 again. Then we got easy fight. Torch is down. I got a little photo bomb there. Instagram. Here, it's not Korg, it's Nick Fury. And a few wars back I had a Tigra here. Very odd position, but what are you gonna do? Only thing you gotta worry about in this fight, probably when he's stun immune. I like to use Doom ultimately because he's great for everything, but I mean, he just controls the fight. I also try to make sure not to keep him at over 15 tactical charges for too long, and I also like Doom to nullify his Fury. As you can see, that's what I do. One frustrating thing though about Nick Fury here, I'm sure y'all noticed by now, he just loves throwing that L1 right before he gets to his 15. But something else you don't know, he will not throw the L1 when he's already about to lose the Fury, like lose the unblockable. You're probably gonna see that once in this fight, and it's gonna make you think, man, Kabam manipulating these AIs, because that's not normal. Usually you got your aggressive AI throwing that L1 just cuz. But Nick Fury, he throws it to stay unblockable. But to get off unblockable, he will not. This time around the Fury stayed. That's okay. I did get hit by a good amount of unblockable L1s because of that thing I mentioned. Trying to make sure he doesn't go unblockable. Just kind of keep him there. I think I went for the L3 right here. It makes sense. But look at that, L1. Still haven't figured out how to evade it, but what are you gonna do? It's nice to have a special on lockdown, just in case you can kind of get him through the threshold. Sometimes I like to resort to blocking, because more often than not, enemy's not going to want to throw the special attack. That's probably what I did right here. Here is where you'll see that crazy thing. He's not going to throw that L1. But I got that intercept in anyways, but usually it's just really annoying to see that interaction. But for every other time, he's going to throw an L1 like crazy. Holding that block, making sure he doesn't throw it. But threw it as soon as I wasn't holding block. And he did it again. Unblockable, so meh. It's nice though, because I thought I was going to get the unblockable off, but I didn't. So now it's just kind of waiting for a little bit, get an intercept in, and he's down. That fight could have gone a little cleaner.
I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
This fight right here, straight up Magneto. He's so good. I don't think he negates protect, but this is ebb flow intercept anyway, so you're not gonna want to hit it anyways. All right. This guy's name, Play With My Thing. Yeah, I didn't even think about it before, but the things Kabam will just let loose. I mean, it could mean anything, right? Playing with my Fantastic Four rock guy. I mean, you don't want to play with him either. It's just structural rock. Got one of the protects on, 2 of them. That's okay, because I'm really just waiting for that L3 to drop. And even then, 1 intercept, got a Fury, got 40 prowess. Ooh, this is gonna look nice. I don't think it clears him completely, but it's gotta be pretty close. Oof, and then he just melts with the bleeds. It's nice too, because when the protect drops and he shrugs off all those debuffs, the bleeds just instantly nail him. This is a Pretty frustrating fight here. I think I should have just kept with Doom, but I was on that Magneto hype. He was already pretty high on health. And I mean, I didn't think there was an issue with this fight, because as long as you don't trigger the expiring prowess, you don't have to worry about it. Plus, he's shock immune. You know, right now, just trying to build to that L3, getting only the permanent prowess so that Mystic Dispersion doesn't go crazy on me. Patience is the name of the game, folks. And dex evading, obviously. Plus, he doesn't have that protection, you don't have to worry about it. This was my mistake right here. Magneto's interaction with Magnetized and Ebb Flow for some reason affects the Fury too. So I launched it prematurely thinking, hey, you know what? It's gonna be okay. Because I was ready for it. You know, the Fury was gonna knock on. That L3 was supposed to kill him all the way down. It got close, but guess what? No Fury triggered. So, Mystic Dispersion kicked in. Oof, that felt so dirty. But, Doom to the rescue. I'm a little salty still about it, but gotta move past it, dude. Bruz, gents. But ultimately, it would have worked out if that Fury had triggered. Just makes no sense why Magnetize prevents it. Maybe it's got it classified as defensive ability or something, I don't know. Should probably be like one of those angry apes in the forums. Tell Caban what they're doing wrong. But, I'm not all about that. Just easy breezy, move past it. I mean, even here, you get that intercept in so quick, so easy. But if you're Magneto, no, man, rejected. And that's another thing. If you do an intercept and there's no Fury, there's also the chance that your special attacks actually do negate the protect from the ebb flow. But it's like all these stonks. You got 60% chance this, 60% chance that. Sometimes it works to your benefit, sometimes it don't. You know, I struggled with this fight before, having Cap. Then I realized Torch, man, he's the guy for this. Put Flame on, passive incinerates, don't have to worry about that power gain. And then more incinerates, you know, negates the regen. Then you got those crazy power stings. Right now I'm just playing along with them, building up some smolders. He's gonna throw a special here and there. Easy intercepts too. Just slowly chipping at him. Oof. After a while he just starts melting. I think I do trigger his Tanorak mode once. And a protect. But the thing is, Torch's main damage output comes from those smolders and those incinerates. So half the time you don't even have to worry too much about protect coming in, unless maybe you're throwing an L2 or something. And plus, I'm sure y'all know, but Sasquatch is way more aggressive when he's in Tanorak, so makes it that much easier to intercept. He's already almost down. I just said, forget about the protect. He's still melting. Look at that. Just playing along. Bye-bye, Squatch. You are squashed. Now these last two fights, I don't know if it was because of the Magneto thing. I had a bit of a brain fart, I'll admit right now. But, you know, pushing on, Guardian on Rage, you know, on paper it's like, okay, he's got some energy resistance, so Doom might not be the best. But I popped an invulnerability just in case, right? And you'll see what happens. Cat, just being Cat, just decides to waste that boost. Boom, got parried. That was me trying to be fancy, timing that shock expiring with another medium so I can do a heavy, chaining into an L3. Would have been perfect if it happened, but he decided he wanted to parry me, try to kill me off. Didn't work out though, but you know, still frustrating. You know, I like when Doom throws his L3 because it basically starts this barrage of hits where he just goes crazy. Doom just says, nope, sorry, you're done. You know, you might trigger those fury buffs, but oof, he's just melting. As long as he doesn't reach those 5, you're okay. And as long as he doesn't get an L3 from all those nullifies. And that shock does not expire this time, so I actually was able to chain into it. And this second L3 should seal the deal. Not the L3 itself, obviously, because of Rage, duh, but because Doom is king. You also don't really have to worry about nullifying and that power gain from nullify when they're already at L3, you know? And he's down. This next fight, an ally mate was supposed to take it. Cat said, well, I was told I could take it too. So, the more the merrier to show you guys cat-like abilities, right? Not so much in this fight. Maybe I got a little cocky, thinking, oh, it's just a Black Widow Deadly Origin. You know, I could trigger that evade to get that sabotage, because it takes literally no damage from me, and it heals me. Look at that, 100 a tick. Sometimes it works out. Part of my brain fart though was forgetting that Hurt Locker even existed here. You'll see right here that it's just stupid of me to think otherwise. If she had parried in that exact moment right there, that would have hurt me. I saw that delayed blast and I thought, what is that? So let me throw a heavy, but it wasn't fast enough. Oof. If I wasn't boosted, or if I had an R5 maybe, 5-star, probably would have been done. But you gotta make sure you don't lose your composure in some of these fights, even if it's an easy champion. Even if you think, oh, you know, I don't need as many boosts, or I don't know what you're thinking. You're in a Master's War anyways, so you should worry about boosts. But almost close to an L3, and then she hits me with that. Little frustrating parts. Another thing I forgot about Black Widow Deadly Origin dupe. She triggers those crit fails with the sabotage. It damages you. So I realized I was taking 400 a tick randomly because of the dex failing. But I guess it kind of negates it sometimes. But most of the time I'm still healing positive. 101 a tick. Nice little chump change to get my chip damage back. Doom doesn't even take that much chip damage anyways. I recently got parry 3. Man, that mastery is amazing. Mainly because of Professor X recently took him to rank 3. And he gets perfect block parries just like Cap. Doom sometimes does too. you fit Guardian into your team, all those guys, man, they're amazing. If I do Guardian, Cap, Doom, Professor X in a team, game over. And that'll do it for this war, guys. Thanks for watching. I know my videos are a little lengthy. Thank you if you're committed to watching the whole thing. I take a lot of fights. I enjoy them. Sometimes you die, sometimes you don't. But it's just a reflection of, you know, your skills, right? Alright, if you like this video, like, subscribe. I'm gonna keep dishing out some more. Stay cheesy, my friends. Goodbye.